The beauty of Vietnamese people, not because I'm here, Vietnamese people has a lot going because they are naturally warm, friendly, also hardworking. So those traits are not everywhere.
What makes Sheraton Saigon Hotel and what makes TakeCare program different and stand out of other hotels?
We want our associates to feel belong. We want them to feel healthy. We want them to feel energized. We want to provide them with a family working environment because they spend a lot more time with us than their own family.
Do you remember Mr.Julian Wong? What is this guy? Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Arrival Podcast by Hotelier Vietnam, the number one podcast for hospitality in Vietnam. Today we are at Sheraton Saigon Grand Opera Hotel, which has just named the winner of TakeCare Award Excellence of Marriott International. And I'm very honored to talk to Mr. Julian Wong, General Manager of Sheraton Saigon Hotel. And welcome to our show today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Khan. Thank you.
But first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to you and to your team, as the hotel has just received the most prestigious award among over 9,000 hotels of Marriott International in 144 countries. When the first did you hear about that one? And what is your feeling?
I'm really very humble and honored to receive this global prestigious award from Marriott International. This is also a testament of the efforts, the commitment, the passion that our team of associates put in to ensure that we prioritize and carry the people first kind of core values.
I like the philosophy of Marriott International, put people first. But before going deeper to that one, can you tell us a little bit about your hospitality journey?
I started my hospitality journey somewhere in the early 90s. But I will talk more about my journey with Marriott International because I spent 29 years with the company. So I'm from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and I started, I joined Marriott International way back in 1996. That's a long time back. So,
1996.
Yes,
I see.
yes. As a senior sales manager, I joined the Renaissance New World Hotel Complex back in Kuala Lumpur. So from there, the opportunity is given, and the company also expanded a whole lot. And I progressively moved from basically in the sales discipline, and then in 2001, I ventured overseas. Again, opportunity came, and I was coincidentally, actually, my first international assignment was in Saigon.
I see.
With the Renaissance Riverside Hotel, Saigon. I was the director of sales and marketing. So I did 2 years there, and then after that, I was posted to China to helm a Marriott hotel in Shanghai. So and then I moved on to Guam, a U.S. territory, as a director of sales and marketing. And my journey brought me back to China again because at that time China was really expanding, a whole lot. I was in China, different cities, Shanghai, Beijing, Wuhan, Guangdong area, and finally Hainan. Progressively moving from a director of sales and marketing to a general manager. And my last assignment in China was in up to year 2018. I was multi-property general manager for 2 properties, a Marriott and an autograph collection in Sanya.
Very big responsibility.
It is progressively, but I enjoy it because the company culture somehow become very consistent throughout. So that basically gave me a bit more, something to hold on, which I believe in that culture. And in year 2018, after 14 years in China, I decided that I wanted to come back to Southeast Asia. And my first thought at that time, straight on, because 20 some years ago, I had a great experience in Saigon.
About Vietnam.
About Vietnam, correct. The culture and all really inspired me. So I chose Vietnam, but at that time we do not have any opening in Saigon. So Hanoi was natural. So I joined Sheraton Hanoi Hotel in 2018.
18.
And then I did 3 years there. And then in year 2021 towards November, this property, the Sheraton Saigon Grand Opera Hotels, presented an opportunity for me as a general manager. So I've been here 3.5 years now.
I see.
And I again thoroughly enjoy Saigon, simply because, to me it's like a cycle, a complete cycle, right? I started overseas in Saigon. I'm now moving back to Saigon, my first love.
But I see that both property, Sheraton Hanoi and Sheraton Saigon, that fit with you.
Thank you.
But how come the different people, different culture from the north and southerns, how you can manage that one?
I think the good thing here is that I mentioned earlier, the culture, the core values and culture of Marriott International, again, it precedes everything else. It's a company that basically, put people first, right? And the core values are really very, very strong in the company now, Marriott International. We have celebrated our 98th year anniversary. So with that kind of strong bond, it's about cross culture now. I spent 14 years in China, different cities, different kind of needs and also structures. But at the same time, the bond actually pulled us together. So when I was in North, you are right, it's very different, right? But somehow, because when we pull people in together, with certain with a sense of purpose and also direction, that become a lot easier. Why do I choose to come back to Saigon is because I had now 24 years ago had that kind of beautiful experience in Saigon. The people really fascinated me at that time and also still now. So I decided to put my hands up and say, when this position is open, I wanted to go back to Saigon.
Do you know that yesterday I picked up the phone, I talked to Mr. Chung, your former employee. He currently is executive chef and also F&B director of Sheraton Hanoi. And I asked him, do you remember Mr. Julian Wong, who's currently GM of Sheraton Saigon? Or what is this guy? Do you know what he answered? He said, he's my boss and also he's very good leader. He's very good at just he quite good in interact with the staff employee, and he spent a lot of time to connect the team and the people. And but most he's impressive that he said Julian is background from finance and accounting, and he's very good and very sharp at number at analysis, and he said he learned a lot from you guys. But talking about Sheraton Saigon, and also I think that you guys made a lot of impact on the hotel. That is why today we had a good result with the very prestigious award for Marriott International. We are talking about the put people first. And also I see that, and people told me also that you guys, for you, the working with the people, and it's always the number one. Yes. And the put people first. When we care of our employee, and they will care of our customer. So for this philosophy, take care. What it means to you and to the team of Sheraton Saigon here?
Right. So, we started this TakeCare movement, I think, about 10 years ago as a company, Marriott International. So it was, again, the beginning part was a bit more abstract. But over the years, we put more, legs into, the whole program. So the TakeCare, program is, It's essentially it's a holistic approach to basically prioritizing the well-being of our associates. So if I can say that we look into three key areas that we prioritize. Number one will be the physical side, physical wellness. Number two will be the mental wellness. Number three will be the financial wellness. So these three will be the pillars of the TakeCare movement, TakeCare program. So, traditionally, when you talk about benefits for associates, it's more into the financial term and also into, annual leave, paid time off, we call insurance, base insurance, and also retirement plan. But those are the basic that every company basically, aim for. But we want to ensure that our associates feel a sense of belonging. They feel that they are being taken care of. They are being heard. And they are not just in terms of the monetary salary kind of thing, but also how the sense of belonging they have for an organization. So, example, when we look into the physical side, we incorporated a lot of programs to look into the again exercises, health, nutrition. So these are the three areas that we look at, to constantly, letting our associate know that, hey, look, it's more than, just, the normal benefit you're looking at. The second aspect is on mental side, and we all know that, right? Everybody nowadays, a lot of people have stress, have a lot of different kind of things happening. So we want to ensure that they are more balanced. They have a space that they can actually voice out. And they can also have something to basically calm them down and to have a bit more, more support that way, right, on the mental side. So in that sense, we do organize yoga. And we also have a very unique kind of program called sound therapy, right, to basically have somebody just relax there and just hear the sound, like meditation kind of thing.
More fun.
Correct, yes. And that will calm you down, have basically give a sense of peace, if I can say that. So this is really very important. This side is that, we hear a lot from the associate. They love it because, in a normal modern life, it's just so busy, right? After work, they need to go back, they're home, their children, this and that. So they have that kind of, little bit of space that they can actually decompress, you can say that. The final aspect is something new. We just incorporated this year. It's about financial awareness. We are not talking about big kind of wealth. We are talking about how you can manage your, whether it's salary, your asset, etc. How much you can actually prioritize for, just liquidity, cash. Some goes into, real estate if you can, or some goes into some kind of funding so that you balance it out. So we actually, invite lecturers from, different some universities that we collaborate with. And they are all, we call subject matter experts, in finance, that kind of thing. And so that basically gives them a bit more advisory kind of thing and a bit more clarity on where they can go. And that also we get a lot of, a lot of great kind of feedback.
But working in accounting or finance, people think and thought that it gives you more power because you are the guy, the people to keep the money. Why you just, I know that for you connect or talking to people, but why you...
So for me, finance important. In any industry you work in or in any company, right? The finance part is definitely critical because you need to manage it, right? If you're not prudent or you don't manage it well, there goes the company. You can dare say. But I think my love is actually people. I like the connectivity. I like the emotional kind of thing. I like also variables. In finance, a lot of things are fixed, right? Fixed costs, fixed this, fixed that. But I love variables.
I see.
So the marketing side, the sales and marketing side, basically there's nothing fixed. Everything is variable. So you have millions of combinations that you can put together. And I find it fascinating. It basically makes me think like, nothing is the same next day compared to today, or 2 days from now, or the past. So everything is movable. So I like that kind of sense of freedom, if you can say that.
I see.
Yes.
Who in your mind you think that Can you name somebody who's successful in your program? You already mentor them, or
I have a couple of my we call former colleagues, in China, whereby they are GMs in their own right now. By name, Derek. He used to be my hotel manager. Now he's a GM at the Westin in Guangzhou. I have also a former director of rooms, Enid. She's now the area director of operations for, again, South China side. I have groomed a lot of, I would say not groomed, but I have mentored a lot of now basically they are XCOM level. There are quite a few of them. In the north, I think, again, my former director of sales and marketing, Mr. Dang, from Sheraton Hanoi. He's now the general manager of 4 Points, Hajang. Right, so so basically the list goes on. Chung was executive chef now. I wouldn't claim credit, but he's now director of food and beverage. I have Mr. Tian. He used to be director
now
of
Sheraton in Cần now.
He's going to be a GM there. Also by the regional. So I'm really very happy for them. When I see our team, my colleagues progress, it gives me a sense of pride because I like to see people progress. And if I can help to support further, I am really very happy.
Can I help you to name another one?
Okay.
What I like very much.
You go ahead.
Mr. Wu currently is GM of Renaissance.
Okay, right. I wouldn't say I do. How should I put it? We are more colleagues. Yeah, when I was, he was director of operations. We have again, communication there. But you're right. He is now GM for Renaissance Riverside Saigon. I just met him yesterday, asking how he's doing and all. But I think he has a huge potential.
Yesterday, I also picked up the phone to talk to him. I said, can you tell me a little bit about Julian Wong? Or what you learned from him or what you like from him? I said, but do not talk to him because I want to talk to him.
Okay.
You know what he said? Even I like the way he texts to me. He said that I learned a lot from Julian. First, talking about the putting people first. He said that Julian spent a lot of time with our team and he can join many activities as he can. And he put people at ease first. Okay. He's very logically. A second thing, he said that I like his character because he's very calm and composed. He said that Julian have very high emotional intelligence. Even at very tough situation, he still stay calm.
Thank you very much. That's a very nice compliment.
Not enough.
Okay.
He said that also Julian have business acumen. He said that because he has background from accounting and finance, and he's very good at also, as exactly Mr. Chung said, analysis, data, figure, finance. But he add more. He said that also Julian, he know how to balance interest among boss, employee, employer, and investor. He's very logical, and he said he admires you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
So I have to say thank you to him also for me to get to know more about you.
Thank you.
So we, because he mentioned a lot about the put people first, so we come back for this subject.
Okay.
What the key activities related to TakeCare for you the most important? Because I know that Sheraton Saigon have many activities. To my knowledge, about 288 or 290 activities. What are for you the most important one?
Okay, this I'm going to split into two, right? Because I have my own personal, importance, or the one that I love most passionate about. Then there's also from the company standpoint or the hotel standpoint. So the first one will be about my love, my passion. I started the badminton club in at the Sheraton Saigon, right? Because I love badminton. It's a sport that I played when I was very very young, and then I gave up. And then I started to move away from that due to a lot of different reasons, and I started going back, picking up badminton again. I think about 7 years ago, when I was about to leave China. And I found that first love.
I see.
And then I just got into it. And then if I can go back, when I went to Hanoi, I did the same. It's not a badminton club, but I got a team, so excited about that. We invested in some money, buy some of the material to build the court. And we stick it in the ballroom at that time.
I see.
And during COVID, really nothing else, was really moving. We were actually we call it decompressing, or getting some kind of well-being movement in the ballroom, because it was not taken out, right? So we set out a badminton so-called court inside there. So back to that, when I came here, I was doing a bit of polling. Nobody really at that time, right? Somehow I have that kind of interest, but somehow through 1, 2, and then slowly 3, 4, of our associates, they get the love of it. And then the movement became big. And now we have a regular, Sunday kind of 3-hour session, actually, in a local badminton hall. And that's where we go. And it's across the spectrum of associates. I have line associates there, our weight service. I have some sales folks joining us. I have also XCOM level, my executive chef or director of culinary joining us. I have some also casual, some trainees. So it's across the board. Of course, I was the only GM there. I am the only GM there. But what I got out from there is, the sense of camaraderie. You can see the passion and also the competitiveness. We really play hard. And then we saw that, from the beginning, we started this club until now, we have progressed a lot. Last year we were champion when we have the Inter Marriott Hotel competition for badminton in Saigon.
I see.
Right. This year we backtrack a bit, but I think the thing is it's fun. It's really very healthy. It bond people, and it also let them know that somehow the GM is very approachable, because he also go crazy with them during badminton time. So that basically is my, again, you asked me my real passion. From the hotel standpoint, checking around, our associate really love the financial wellness session. We have a couple of universities that we collaborate, we call widely, in terms of internship program, guest speaking, etc. But we also ask them whether they can lend us their advice in terms of financial side. And we got a couple of core lecturers that came in. I met one of them recently, and then he and the rest all basically they present very clearly what you can do in a very fun manner. So the associates actually for the first time felt that, hey, look, now I have a lot more clearer idea where I want to go, but in a way that they understand very clearly. So that so far, when I check around, that session, the financial wellness program, was the one that is the one I would say that still resonating very heavily with our associates.
Talking about employee staff at the Sheraton Saigon Hotel here, about 27% of just young people and Gen Z, and they are quite different with us, and they often craft for belonging,
Yes.
for recognition, and how you can see the TakeCare program just important to them and can make them to be a part of the program.
Right. So you rightly so. I think you have probably a lot more sense of the Gen Z, right? Eventually, we have the generation Alpha coming on board, right? So very different from us, right? They are how should I put it? They are a lot more tech savvy. They are into digitalization big time, and of course now you have AI, the whole thing, right? So they are really in the forefront compared to when I was young, right? A lot more connective. a lot more learned. The TakeCare program basically will give them a sense, like you mentioned, a sense of belonging. It gives them a sense of able to their voices to be heard, right? And also for the TakeCare program basically will give them a sense also of family, right? Because that's what is at the core of our people first kind of values. And also we when we do that, we can see the enthusiasm, passion being shown by a lot of Gen Z. We have also a lot of internship, we call programmers that actually actively involved in the Take Care program, and we chat with them. For them is again they want to participate, but in a safe manner. You can say that. So all these these are programs that we slot in resonate strongly with them, as opposed to a traditional benefit salary kind of thing is a bit more drier if I think it. So we are actually giving them a holistic approach of what you can actually do. It's not necessary that you cannot do it in your workplace, but you can actually. And again, the important thing at the end of the day is about a sense of belonging. So I think we managed to create that. I do a lot of sessions every month. I sit down with my associates, basically line associates. I hear from them. I share with them. I ask them. I can tell most of them are again the very younger generation, Gen Z, like you say, and I can feel that kind of sense when they say I feel at home, and it shows in their face.
We are talking again about the Gen Z. They often crave for belonging and recognition. How you can fix with a lot of employee with about 27% of Gen Z and other employee and staff.
So yeah, the Gen Z is again right. Every generation they have a different kind of peculiarity. You can say that the Gen Z basically they are born into the world of digital, and also the World Wide Web. You can say that. So so they are tech heavy, right? Tech heavy, and you can say that the patience level is not that high, to be honest with you, right? And this program that we have, Take Care, well-being, and also how our hotel actually work around that, is to give the next generation of hoteliers. They are important because they will be the next one coming in, right? A sense of belonging, the ability to have their voice heard, but importantly to give them a sense that this part of family.
It is very important.
Very important. And for us, because this industry is about people serving people. So I think the program itself, in a holistic manner, also will give them an ability to connect with people in a real way. Because at the end of the day, again, right, the industry is about again people, mainly people connecting with people. So I think it will give them a sense of some areas that they think an opportunity for them to grow. So I think we are achieving that. Again, you can see that even 27%, and over the years it will be a lot more, right? And then we are seeing that this Gen Z generation, they are also progressing within our organization and also hotel, and I think we are on the right track. You can say that.
Sheraton Hotel has been open for many years here in Ho Chi Minh City. We have many employees who work in the hotel for many years. How you can balance or how can give the chance to Gen Z if they can have opportunity to be promoted, or how we can motivate the people?
Okay, yeah. So the training, again, the training, learnings and development actually from Marriott standpoint and also from the Sheraton Saigon Grand Opera Hotel, right? We have basically a very robust kind of platform. We have an intranet system, right, called MGS, Marriott Global Source. Basically all our trainings, different levels, are actually inside there. But at the same time also we do a lot of in-person for different associate level. And on and off, we do virtual from regional. and also sometimes in person from our regional team actually coming. So I think with that kind of mixture of trainings and development, it helps also crystallize that our team of associates that we actually invest in them for them to progress. So I think when we have all those things coming together for the the Gen Z, again the sense of belonging and also the ability to progress is really very real for them. So that's why if I go back to the situation of turnover means resignation. Last year we have one of the lowest turnover among all our sister hotels in Vietnam, right? So we were really very proud of that, and basically, and that goes to different levels, whether they are senior management level or to the line associates. So I think we have that kind of we call system in place that the younger generation, the Gen Z, also feel a sense of belonging, and they know that they have a career path with us. Alternatively, Marriott International is again the biggest hotel operator in Vietnam. So we do have also inter-hotel, we call transfer, whereby some of our associates felt that they have better opportunity in another sister hotel under the Marriott brands. They pursue that, and some from other sister hotels also join us. So we have that kind of system in place whereby they feel that the opportunities go within the Marriott Bond-wide portfolio rather than a single hotel.
So I can see the value or the core value of TakeCare, the program of Marriott International for Gen Z, for young generation, and for people working in the group in general. You just mentioned about Mr. Tiến, GM of 4 Point, or Mr. Vũ, the GM of Sheraton Saigon, or Mr. Tiến at Sheraton Cần. Can we talk a little bit about more just opportunity for people, how people can become the GM of the property managed by Marriott? Yeah.
Absolutely. We have, if you look into general managers from Vietnam themselves, right? If I go back 2-3 years ago, we have none, right? Then we have, Gao, right? Mr. Wong. He went to Sheraton Cần as a GM. He was one of our first local GMs. Yeah. And then after that, we have Katie, right? Kiao Chun, right? He's now GM for Fairfield, Bin Song. And then we have now Mr. Dang at the 4 Points Hajang, right? And we are going to have Mr. Tian, right? My former DOR at the Sheraton Cần now. And this will keep on expanding. And I also am really keen to see Vietnamese GM, potential GM succeeding. Because at the end of the day, the hospitality industry in Vietnam is really expanding in exponential ratio, as opposed to when I first came to Saigon 24 years ago. At that time, it was still very much in its infancy, right? We do not have a lot of opportunity in Vietnam, even within the Marriott portfolio. When I first came, we only have 2 hotels in Saigon. Now we have, yesterday I came back from a career week with my fellow colleagues. We have 29 hotels and resorts and residences in Vietnam now. And we have, I think, a lot more in the pipeline, not open yet. So we do need a lot of talents. And again, the talents, again, the best is still homebred, right? And for me, my role is also to support and to mentor if I can. Right? If they reach out to me, I'm more than happy to, because I've been there before. To be able to grow, to be able to spread your wings and say, hey, look, I am, where I want to be, my aspiration. That will be a very powerful message.
So for those people, how to say HOD or senior HOD, like Mr. Director of HR or Miss Mai or Miss Ian, the Director of Marketing, they want to continue their career in hospitality and they want to be GM one day. What they should do?
So I think there are different ways of moving right within the organization. Some would like to go the operational way, like myself. When I was director of sales marketing, I decided to choose the hotel to progress the operation. So I became a GM. But before that, I was sales and marketing in most cases. So I think the most important thing, if that become part of your call, is important to develop yourself. So you need to have a personal development program, and that is also part of what we do as a company. We have, of course, the metrics we need to achieve, our balance scorecard, our KPIs, etc. But the other part of it is about your personal development. So before I became GM, I did a cross training across the operational side, which was not my strength that time. To have a perspective of what are the key priorities, whether it's in F&B, the room side, and etc. etc. For folks like Tu and also In, if they decide to pursue the other career growth, they can also do that, but specializing in their area of discipline. Example, Miss In, she's in marketing communication. The other way of progressing will be in terms of specialists in that discipline, but on a country kind of basis. Right? Example, director of marketing communication for Vietnam. Same goes for Miss Tu. So there are different ways of pursuing it. And the beauty of our company is that we actually encourage that. If I go back my years, when I was in China, I had two ways to go, and both I was also prioritized. One way is to go into operation, to become GM one day. The other way is to go into the area of my specialty, which is sales and marketing. So I was actually the talent, because person in the pocket as an area director of sales and distribution or marketing for China, North China. But I decided eventually to stick to the property side because I love people. Right. So and I think for some of our leadership, they have that kind of capacity to progress.
Talk about the Vietnamese people. What you can see the strong point and weaknesses of Vietnamese GM candidate. How they can improve.
The beauty of Vietnamese people, not because I'm here, I've been to different places and also work across the different nationality. Vietnamese people has a lot going because they are naturally warm, friendly, also hardworking. So those traits are not everywhere. When you talk about Vietnamese people purpose for the hospitality industry, is really one of the strength. You hear it from our guests and others. So that base is there. The thing is for the Vietnamese potential GMs is to upskill themselves, to get more knowledge in, and to also learn more on the global operational kind of standard. I think those will help them, to also to navigate. The other thing is again, I mentioned, irrespective of what nationality you are, one day you become a GM. Your role is not to replicate the role of your leadership team, but to guide them, to support them, to show them the direction, and the important thing is to get the team to work as a team to achieve the same objective. Right? If you have that, more than half your battle is won. But if the team is fragmented, they are going different direction, there's too much happening you get distracted, and you won't basically achieve whatever you basically lay it out.
That's why they need such a kind of people as you are, the mentor. Excellent one.
Thank you.
We are talking about TakeCare program. One of the parts very important is we are talking about local engagement. Can you talk a little bit about us for people to get the full picture of the TakeCare program?
It's again, at the end of the day, it's still a very holistic kind of approach. We want to actually link up for our team of associates to feel a sense of belonging and family, and then we care for them. The company's core value among the five values that we have is really people. Our founder, Mr. John Willard Marriott, founder of Marriott International, mentioned right in a manner, take good care of your associate, so your associate will take good care of the customer, and they come back again and again. So it's a very simple business model, but it works because at the end of the day, for us, in the hotel industry, right, we do not have a lot of assets, right? Our main asset is our people. So simple. If you think that you can motivate your team of associates, they know there's a future here. They know they can progress with us. They have the passion doing what they do. They will show it. They will show it. It will radiate from them to the customers, to the people that they serve, right? And and if you can get that down, the job will be a lot more simpler. And for me, I also believe in inculcating a sense of fun into whatever you do. Now, don't take things too seriously, because right, if it's too serious, then it become very serious, and then that's where you either stress others or you stress even yourself.
Exactly.
Right.
One more thing, what I want to mention to our audience about your additional role in terms of you just supporting local people, in terms of you are like the great guest lecturer or speaker. You get involved also in supporting a lot of educational institution or school, or even to my knowledge, you are also the key champion of Merit School. Or can you talk?
Right. So this again, I love giving back to the next generation of hoteliers. It's not just, how should I put it? It has been for many years. Why I wanted to do that is because I have that kind of opportunity, and also that sense of fortune to grow in that sense. For Marriott International, right, in most locations as well as in Vietnam, we GMs actually have like a informal kind of group. We call it business council. So about 4 years ago, when I was in Hanoi, right, we were working in a business council kind of setup, and a GM basically owned projects, right? So I was tasked to look into the university side. So initially, when we first started, it was more like individual hotels within the Marriott Bonvoy portfolio, basically having different collaboration with different universities across the nation. So I talked to my director of HR at that time, Miss Mai, and said, "Hey, look, I think we can do better, since we want to tie up the Marriott Bonvoy portfolio, and also to create more awareness. Bonvoy portfolio is still one of the best employer, right, in Vietnam. So we look into what we can do with the universities and say, hey, look, if we tie up a MOU across the nation, right? One university sign, and if they can place their students and also their interns in different locations, that would be powerful. So we started with that, and then we started talking to some of the universities, the bigger ones, like NEU, etc., in the north, and they bought it. So we went in, and then we start ironing out deals, right? And then it started progressing, and then it spread like a wildfire. I think today we have more than close to 80 universities.
Really?
And universities and higher learnings in Vietnam, we already have MOU.
I see.
So that's powerful. And when we check with other Marriott Business Council, in Vietnam, we are the highest. We have the highest, we call MOU kind of collaboration. And then the next thing, we asked what's to do now. So we built in some kind of, we call activities programming with the universities. whether it's guest lecturing, internship placement, and also hiring, etc., etc. And they love it. So and then like yesterday, we have a career week for Vietnam, different cities. I was involved. We had it at the JW Marriott Saigon. I was one of the we call panel of GMs discussion. Mr. Wu Gao was there as well, so we connected and we shared our sharings, and we have been doing that for I think 3-4 years now. And with that said, I would dare say that Marriott International as a company, I think among the universities and of course Zenzi, right? I think we are in a good shape, in a very very good shape. Because the students also somehow know that if we graduate one day, right, to seek an opportunity within Marriott International in Vietnam is very bright.
So I see it is exactly the beauty of Marriott Group and also the beauty of TakeCare program. So receiving such kind of very important, very prestigious award, is it the pressure and tension for you, or because other hotel, not only in Vietnam, in other countries, they will look at you? Do you think that what you are going to do in the future, related to this program, you change something or want to improve something or?
Right. So I don't necessarily take it as a pressure. I take it as positive stress. You can say that. That keeps it moving, right? And there's still a lot to do. Success is never final, right? Missy, laugh at it when I mentioned that because it is true. We have achieved what we had, and I'm very humble and proud and honored that we received on behalf of the team of associates that we have. But how do we move this forward? Right, so I can start off with Marriott International, our hotels in Vietnam. We want to be the benchmarker for all those hotels and resorts that we have. So I have also been starting to engage with the fellow colleagues of my GMs of other hotels and also provide them with best practice how to move the needle for them in their various locations. So on that aspect, there'll be a lot more sharing. We are willing to actually input with them. We have also worked closely with our the Gen Z through our Next Gen Business Council. Miss In, our director of marketing communication, was the first chairman. And
you should be proud.
Very proud. And last year we won an award also, right? A global award for Next Gen, the first one globally, from 9,000 over hotels worldwide. So that was another applaudit that we have. So we are building the next benchmarker, team. They are acting, we are business council senior, they are the junior, so the Gen X. So we as GMs, we provide support and resources to this business council, the junior ones, we call them Next Gen. So they are the one to help us to propagate and also to build up, more roots in the TakeCare movement. What else can we do? I think, we are also looking at how we can connect with the Next Gen more effectively. That's where the Next Gen, Business Council is helping us. So they are working hand in hand with our, we have a team of about 25 TakeCare champions across different departments. So these are the collaborators that we put together to help us look into how we can maybe, create more personalization programs-wise for the Gen Z.
I see.
And also maybe, adopt more digitalization to help connect with them closer. And also looking at how we can also develop them because they are the next generation of hoteliers for Marriott and beyond. So I think, those are areas that we want to go further in. And also look into other kind of activities that we can tie in with the 3 core pillars that we have, whether it's financial, whether it's mental, or whether it's physical.
So you get involved in many activities. You start working in the early morning or you stay late in the evening. how you guys can balance work and life. Because I talked to you, I see you have a lot of energy, and you said to me that no tension for you even after you receive such kind of award.
I said positive stress. Just kidding. Okay, right. So the definition of work-life balance is depend on how you interpret that. I think for our position, the senior leadership mainly, the 50-50 split, 50 work, 50 personal, or work-life balance, it doesn't exist. So for me, it's simple. We spend a whole lot of time in the work site. So when we do that, the main thing is you need to love what you do, passion, love, and all right, and also that helps you to and the ability to adapt, and also keep on embracing new ideas coming in. That's how you keep generating that kind of energy going forward. For me, whatever time I left in terms of my personal side, right, the work-life balance, right, life side, it could be 1 hour, it could be 2 hours, it could be 3 hours, it could be lesser than that. Those will be, to me, they are secret. Meaning to say, when I am off, I will be off. No matter how short that is. That I call it quality rather than quantity. So the quality that you have, you must be able to shut down, unless something big happen, right? We do in the hotel industry, but otherwise I can still manage it. So example, if I finish work at 9-10 p.m. example, I don't do that every day. Whatever time I have, I spend quality. It could be decompressing, it could be reading, it could be exercising, it could be spending time with my lovely little daughter. So those are important to me. Then it build a bit more balance that way. So I call that my own work-life balance. And I think a lot of my colleagues also do that. So that, at the end of the day, whatever you have, you need to be able to move different. Yeah? Sometimes you have more time on certain part, sometimes you have lesser. But if you can manage that, I think it will serve you very well.
We are on the same page. But for me, can I add some more?
Great.
For me, work-life balance, working for Marriott or for Sheraton Saigon, it is we participate in the TakeCare program. So it also can balance work and life, because you can participate in different sport activities.
Absolutely.
Or make you release the tension, or make you become stronger in physically and mentally.
Yes.
We talk a lot about the TakeCare program. Can we talk a little bit about Sheraton Saigon Hotel here for audience to know about?
Sure.
Yeah. So, can you just talk to our audience briefly about your services, product, or what you want to highlight to our people?
Right. So the Sheraton Saigon.
So when he talk about Sheraton Saigon with very, very strong energy,
the cough goes away. So the Sheraton Saigon Grand Opera Hotel, right, has been around for 20 some years, right? We started operating in May 2003. Is a legacy and iconic hotel. Location wise, is right smack in the main street. We have 485 rooms. We are currently now doing a renovation work on the Grand Opera Tower rooms, about 120. It should be up and running by the time we finish Q3. So that will freshen up the product. At the same time, we have also various outlets, our all-day dining, Saigon Cafe, and also our specialty restaurant, which is Libai, Chinese. Our meeting space is again one of the biggest in town. We are also very fortunate to keep on having a lot of international groups, meeting groups with us, MICE. Overall, I have a team of associates that I love. They are the backbone of what we do as a hotel. I see them progressing. I meet them every day. I see the sense of energy and enthusiasm, and also enjoy happiness there. Even though of course times you have some issues here and there, But overall, to me, that basically summarizes how I feel, right? Because they give me the energy, and I love that. And I can see also from a lot of guests that stay with us. I know yesterday I met up with a long-staying guest with us, long time, and he also, again complimented. Your team is just, phenomenal. He felt love by the team.
Yeah.
So to me, that is that is the end product, right? When the team feels so excited, so passionate, love what they do, right? The rest all really come easy. So from us, the Sheraton Saigon Grand Opera Hotel, right? All I want to say is that we are fortunate in a sense. I don't take things for granted, but at the backbone of us is really our people.
I see. So, in conclusion, what make Sheraton Saigon Hotel and what make TakeCare program different and stand out of other hotel?
I think that goes back to the earlier response I given. We give our associate a very holistic approach in terms of taking care of their well-being. By meaning of well-being is about not just the work side and also the salary and the normal benefits, but we actually take care of them in terms of the three pillars we mentioned earlier, which is financial, which is physical, and also mental. Why that is important? Because we want our associates to feel belong. We want them to feel healthy. We want them to feel energized. We want to provide them with a family working environment because they spend a lot more time with us than their own family, because that's the nature of the industry. So we want at the end of the day that they have a sense of belonging, that they are actually working for a company or hotel in this sense, over many, many years instead of a short-term kind of, commitment.
One more and last questions. If one day your daughter asks you, what did you do and make you feel most or the proudest in the hotel, the TakeCare program will be your answer, or?
I think it goes, again, thank you for asking that. I will share with my daughter that, what I'm really most honored and privileged is that is the journey that I have undergone, because it could have gone differently. I was given a lot of opportunity. I took it, and I also work in a global environment. What I am proudest of is that is the team that I've created. So the team that I managed to lead and also see them progress, and also the legacy I believe I left behind. And also at the end of the day, the legacy that the previous hotel that I work in still adopt. Because that shows that they know that they think that this is important. I am also proud in the sense that which I will share with my daughter is that the important thing, one day when you come out to work is to be diligent, to be resilient, to have the right core values, and also to work with integrity, and to ensure that it's not just about you, it's about the people that you work with, right? That will help you to progress and also to eventually reach your goal that you want to be. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time being with us today, and for your inspiring story, and for your valuable insight in hospitality, especially in TakeCare program. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Thank you again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Khan. It's a privilege for me to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.